What's going on, guys? MajorLeaugeShooter here. In this video I'm going to be installing the Warren Tactical fiber optic sights for the Glock 34. This is a very straightforward installation, pretty simple. It looks a lot harder than what it actually is, especially if you've never done them before, but it's actually very easy. And as far as the reason why I'm installing different set of sights is pretty straightforward. These factory Glock, any Glock sights pretty much are made out of plastic. They're known to break and all that good stuff. These are adjustable on the Glock 34, but they're still pretty terrible to begin with. So and on top of that, they're not bad sights, but I mean, I would not want them on my firearm as well. So that's why I chose to upgrade my sights, and the sights that I chose is, like I said, the Warren Tactical fiber optic sights. So with that being said, let's go over to the table and get them installed. Alright guys, as you can see, these are the Warren Tactical fiber optic sights. Should be pretty straightforward installation. To get started, first of all, you want to take apart your Glock 34, so you want to make sure there's nothing in the magazine well, which there is, and nothing in the chamber, which there isn't. So now I'm going to slide it forward, pull the trigger in a safe direction, and take off the slide. Okay, so, well, we are going to be working with a slide, so I'm just going to go ahead and take apart everything. And I do have my vise. It's a lot easier if you have a vise, so it's not bolted on or anything like that. But so that you don't damage your stuff or whatever, what I like to do is put some cardboard, basically, on it like this. And then put it on the vise. Since I don't have those handy dandy little protectors, I basically have to do it this way. So now I can tighten a little bit. You still don't want to over tighten, of course, just enough, and then that should be good. And now I'm going to be using a punch and obviously my little hammer, and basically just put it on the actual sight itself, and basically tap it out, and it'll just come right off. As you can see it happening right there, it's sliding off pretty easily. The reason why you want to use a brass punch though is because this is plastic. You don't want to break it, even though most people just throw them in the trash anyways. But more importantly, it won't mar your steel on your firearm itself. So as you can see, it's off. Now we can grab the Warren Tactical rear portion of the sights and put them on. The flat end, as you can see, this is the blackened back or whatever, goes towards the back, of course. You want to get it started. Grab your punch again and hammer it in. Alright, as you can see, I pretty much got it right where I want it. So that's pretty good. Now, something you do want to do, of course, is to get like an Allen wrench or something, and then just tighten right here. Because it does come with a little thing so you can tighten it, but I'm not going to do that right now. It's pretty straightforward. Just put your Allen wrench on there and put it on. So now I'm just going to loosen this out of here, and I'll show you how to take apart the front sight post. Removing your front sight post is pretty straightforward. There's a little, what's it called, like a bolt that you need to, unscrew or whatever. But the problem is, the hard part is getting into this little hole to get to it. So they make tools for it. This is like the Glock front sight tool. You can just basically, if it's right in the hole just fine, you can put it in there, and all you got to do is unscrew it. Okay, as you can see, it's off, and this is the little screw right in here. If I can get it out of this thing. Okay, so that's it right there. It's this little tiny screw. You just set it aside for now, and to be honest, you're probably gonna have to get like like a small little pin or something, and then just hit that thing out. There you go. Doesn't require much force. And there goes the front side post. I'm also going to set that aside and grab the new one. And set it on the side, on the, put it on the Glock. Okay, so it'll look somewhat like that. But of course you want to tighten it. And now that it's tightened, there's only one final thing to do, and that's actually just to put the fiber optic on there. So for the fiber optic, the Warren Tactical Sights comes with two options, the red or the green. To be honest, I was debating whether to go with the green or the red. I think the green would be able to see better. But since I do live in the desert and I am moving to another desert, I think it's probably better to just go with the red. So to install, this is pretty simple. So like I said, I have a lighter right here. All I gotta do is burn off a quick little bubble. That's all it takes. I like to blow on it a little bit. And then put the fiber optic through the hole. All the way to the end. Get a pair of nail clippers. And pretty much just leave about 1/4 of an inch. And cut it off. Now you want to grab your light again. And melt that in there all the way up. And now your sights are on, as you can see. Okay, now of course, since this is completely done now, we can assemble everything, and there you go. Warren Tactical Sights on a Glock 34. Well, that does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and till next time, guys.